Patricia, and I'd like to make a savings account.
Alright, and how much are you putting into the account?
Wait, I put stuff in the account? Usually my daddy does this for me. I don't know what to do. Help!
Dun, 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 Before we help this spoiled girl, we need to learn what compound interest is. Compound interest is the interest on a loan or deposit calculated on both the initial value and the increased rate from prior times. An interest can be compounded continuously, daily, or annually. A compound interest formula looks something like this. A equals P times, in parentheses, 1 plus R over N, close parentheses, raised to N times T. In this formula, A equals balance, P equals principal or initial value, the R equals the rate, the N equals the number of times N is compounded, and the T equals the time. Now let's put this into a problem. So let's say Patricia is investing $15,000 in the bank. Her investment has an interest rate of 6% compounded monthly. After 10 years, how much will she have made? As we can see, Patricia got a lot of money. Shoot, I'm finna buy me some new Dior's and a Gucci belt with that money. Aside from that, we can see that she has a starting amount of $15,000. So we can say that P is equal to $15,000, since it's the principal or initial value. We also know that her rate is 6% or 0.06. So we could say that R is equal to 0.06. The question is asking after 10 years. So we know that T equals 10. And since it's compounded monthly, we can say that N equals 12. What we're trying to find here is A. So by following the formula, we can write the following. A equals 15,000 in parentheses 1 plus 0.06 over 12 raised to 12 times 10. So when we do this equation, we would get in the parentheses 1.005 and raise it to 120. Then we bring this down and multiply it. We would get 1.819. So now we do 15,000 times 1.819, and this gets us $27,285. Now that's bank. This means that Patricia will have $27,285 in 10 years. Hopefully she doesn't spend all her money right away. Now that was just one way we could use the compound interest formula. Like I said before, you can also compound continuously. To be compounded continuously means that there is no limit to how often interest can compound. Compounding continuously can occur an infinite number of times, meaning a balance is earning interest at all times. The formula for this would be A of T is equal to P times T raised to the R times T. A shorter way to say this is Pert. The only new thing about this formula is the constant E. E is an irrational number. It's a constant, so E never changes. Let's say Patricia is investing $1,000 in the bank. She has an interest rate of 5% compounded continuously. How much will she have after 5 years? Just like the previous problem, let's take a closer look and see what's given to us. So we know we have an initial value of $1,000, so we can say that P equals 1,000. We also know that E is a constant, so we don't have to worry about that. We have a rate of 5% or 0.05, so R equals 0.05, and we want to know how much she will have after 5 years. So T equals 5. Once again, we're trying to find A. So the equation will look like this. A of T equals 1,000 times E in parentheses raised to 0.05 times 5. This equation will come to be $1,284.02. Compounding continuously and the compound interest are very similar. The only difference is that continuously compounded interest assumes interest is compounded and added back into the balance an infinite number of times, and it uses a constant to calculate how much is getting saved or lost.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you, person I don't know.